everyone. Today we're going to make Grinch crinkle cookies. So the first step is to melt 1/3 cup of butter. So I already have that in my bowl. And then we are going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. So there's the 1. And there's the 1/2. We are then going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. So you can add that in there. Then we're going to do another teaspoon, but this time of vanilla. And then we are going to add a teaspoon of mint to it as well. Mint flavoring. So they'll have a nice peppermint flavor. We're going to add all that together. We are then going to put 2 eggs in the bowl. And we're going to get out our mixer and we're going to mix this real well. So it's mixed really well. I then need to add a teaspoon of baking powder. So 1 teaspoon, and then 1/3 of a teaspoon. Of baking powder. So put the baking powder. You can mix that either by hand or with the mixer. We can mix that in too. Everything's blended nicely. And then I'm going to add to this batter, before we add the flour, that's really the last ingredient we have, I'm going to go ahead and add some green food coloring in hopes of making our dough a nice green color. See that bright green through my bowl. Yeah, I'll add a little bit more because it'll be diluted when we add the flour. And then we are now going to add 2.5 cups of flour. So I've got my measuring cups here. Beautiful green Grinch coloring, and that's 2. Let's see if we can blend that a little bit with the mixer. It might get a little tough once that flour gets in there. And you can go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees because we are going to bake these cookies at 375 for about 8 minutes until they start getting crinkly. And then I'm going to add my 1/2 cup of flour. See if the mixer will do the job. I don't know. If not, I have a spoon here that I can do it by hand. So try to get all that flour that's down in the bottom. Get some of that batter off my beaters. Perfect. So now our dough is a beautiful green color. And what we're going to do is drop cookie dough onto a cookie tray. Like I said, bake it for about 8 minutes until the cookies become crinkly. And then when you take them out, when the cookies are still warm, you all have sprinkles. They were red and pink sprinkles, but in that sprinkle packet are hearts. And what we're going to do is put 1 heart right on the cookie to resemble the Grinch's heart and how it grew over Christmas. So go ahead and just make balls of dough, drop them on your cookie sheet, bake them for 8 minutes at 375, and then add that heart. I'll post a picture so you can see the finished product. Have fun.